Hello, everybody. Nice to see you again this afternoon. And just today, I've taken the innovation to a different level because for the last 10 days or so, I was working from, I was operating from Uncle Marsh Twitter account, Bossy Uncle, which is my, like, I would say the one I use as my personal Twitter account. So that's Twitter account is the one I started using in the beginning, and it's a Twitter account I always try to been engaging for quite a long time. Then I also managed to restart my laptop. I had a problem. I'm operating two. The best thing about operating the two Twitter accounts is you got different perspective of views from different people because the other one has a good amount of Kenyan media, but Bosianko is strictly like a sort of group of people that I need to engage with because on social media it's about the strategy you have, the people you follow, you rate social media strategy because it's about a learning process and you're not just there just for you to just be giving out information. You need to engage and if you can communicate before, but with new changes with the way different governments, different leaders, politicians come into power and go. Because we've been here for some time and we've seen a few leaders here and there. So that's how it is. So my afternoon briefing will be about a word I try to pronounce and it's a little bit problem agrotomy. Agrotomy in the Ebola program data collection because I've explained why I call this program Ebola program, but I know I've not done it on YouTube. I've only done it. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be somewhere, but I didn't have my face on, so it should be there. So Ebola program is the name I gave to this artificial intelligence mind monitoring data collection and how politicians use that to make decisions. And then some media agencies use it to collect fake news just for them to be kept in line by the politicians so they cannot blow the whistle. So the media is part of it, and we've seen this reduction in the part of the media, but we've seen some commentators commentating on things. Let's say it's on the issue of European, what the other people call their negotiation process, the way they negotiate to each other. They're using this Ebola program where to a computer which helps them make decisions, something like that. I've don't. It's a. This is maybe what they're calling the third, fourth industrial revolution. So for somebody like me, just knowing everything what the third, fourth revolution is, then I must be a super person. So, but I know Guy has given me strength and I'm still requesting for more knowledge. And so, on the issue of agrotomies, I hope one day I'll pronounce it in a better way. So, a good agrotomy is as good as the information fed into it. So I'll give you a very good example. Let's say headache. So if we put the information about headache is you feel pain at the toe, and then you put medication patch, you take aspirin, then on the other side you need to rest for 3 days or 2 days or one, then the person who's going to get the feedback from that agronomy will have a toe pain, a headache pain, but the treatment they'll get is for the toe pain. I know pain is pain, but I just wanted to show out the attacks happening in Kenya connected to a fold of somebody eats some certain food. There's an attack. Somebody does this. There's an attack. We can connect the Garissa attack. So there's so much connectivity between how other people activities are contributing to destruction. Guantanamo, if it was fake or real, we can see even if it's fake, it destroys the economy because if it goes on the media, it does impact to human life. So I've been speaking about this. This is no joke. Economies are getting destroyed. People are getting out of work, and human life is getting lost. Why? Just because of some politicians are being controlled. The media is being controlled, and everybody else doesn't want to speak out. So reason I'm keeping myself active at a time like this is no matter how the system wants to divert, get you out of the way, you have to keep yourself busy, keep yourself focused, keep the main purpose of this, keep innovating. Innovate. How they can only do is just like corrupt the system. Like now, I know they're using this agronomy in how they fund conservatories, homosexuality, charities. So yesterday I wore a belt of leather which is made cow skin, which I bought about 50, 20, 30 pounds. Because if it was like leopard, buffalo, or it could have been even proper expensive. And after I just went on social media, Kenya Wildlife Society were just sending images of animals, animals, animals as if it's a fundraising system. And the people they send in those animals with, uh, not even most of them are even non-Africans. So this idea of borrowing money is not African. So with that, there are agronomy data fed into their system. Who knows what data is there? So I can on like if shoes are leather shoes, leather jackets, or handbags. How many ladies have got leather handbags? Do you want to be told because you've got a leather handbag, you are and, and you didn't know when you were buying it? So this is why we need to. Oh, handbags. How many ladies have got leather handbags? Do you want to be told because you've got a leather handbag, you are and, and you didn't know when you were buying it? So this is why we need to know in these agronomies what information is in there, who put that information there, or we'll be in a situation where, how like you see, if you come to the Western world and you go to the churches, I'm telling you they're all empty. And churches they're all full up. Why? Because the Africans can connect themselves with Christianity because they used to have a Christianity where another form of worshiping their spiritual highness, or I don't want to use the word God because from my understanding now things are changing. So they used to have a connection with like another form of Christianity, even the one even long before the word Christianity was there. If you listen to Dr. John Henry Clark, you're going to understand about African before Christianity. So there are lots of resources at the moment. So we're trying as very much to read what is true and difficult to know what is true, what is not true. So this is why we're seeking guidance and more engagement. And this is why I'm trying to come out with as little bit information I have, and maybe it can help somebody else who has got some other little bit of information, and then we can just create our own pyramid. Yeah, because when the Egyptians created the pyramids, it was a collection of everybody in the world. And if we were just saying it was the Egyptians, at that time it was mostly Africans. So it was a collective effort of everybody in the world. Now we don't need to build a pyramid. Again, Dr. John Henry Clark says that we don't need to build another pyramid. But we got a bigger struggle than building that pyramid, which for me, I can see it's not it's not a big challenge if we unite, if we get jealousy out of our way, hatred, racism. Racism is the most we're going to understand what racism is. We're going to understand the image of the media, the TV, Hollywood, of a beautiful, bold girl learning experience and knowing where the system is taking us to. So, on the issue of agronomies, I've always said any agronomy that I've got no information of what that means, I need to have concept of that or ownership of that information. We are all humans and we need to protect each other.